and welcome to this week's Outburst video. I hope you've all had a great week again, and we're going to kick off with a great song, so get up on your feet and sing and dance along to this brilliant song. Enjoy!
The earth, the sun, the moon and stars has a place in his heart for me. From the beginning to the end, God will always be my friend. So I can jump and shout, 'cause God loves me. God's love is big, God's love is great, God's love is fab and he's my mate. God's love surrounds me every day, and I love to sing and say, God's love is big, God's love is strong, God's love goes on and on and on. God's love surrounds me every day, and I love to sing and say, God loves me. The world began, God knew me and had a plan for my life, how I'm gonna be. He sent Jesus to be my friend, to show his love will never end. So I can jump and shout, 'cause God loves me. God's love is big, God's love is great, God's love is fab and he's my mate. God's love surrounds me every day, and I love to sing and say, God's love is big, God's love is strong, God's love goes on and on and on. God's love surrounds me every day, and I love to sing and say, yeah. God's love is big, God's love is strong, God's love goes on and on and on. God's love surrounds me every day, and I love to sing and say, God loves me. Way! Excellent, that's cool. Okay, let's get those hands clapping. Fantastic. I'm going to sing these words, and I want you to shout out really loud. God's love is big, God's love is great, God's love is fab, God's love is strong, God's love is big, God's love is great, God's love is fab, God's love is strong, God's love is big, great, fab, strong, big, great, fab, strong, big, great, fab, strong, big, great, fab, strong, big, great, fab, strong. God's love is big, God's love is great, God's love is fab and he's my mate. God's love surrounds me every day, and I love to sing and say, God's love is big, God's love is strong, God's love goes on and on and on. God's love surrounds me every day, and I love to sing and say, God loves me. Way! Yeah! Way!
Brilliant, I hope you enjoyed that song. Now this week we're going to watch a short story that's actually called a parable. There are lots of parables in the Bible, in the New Testament, and parables are short stories that Jesus used and told to the people that listened to him, that he was teaching when he was here on earth, to teach them about how God wants us to live and what we should do with our lives. And today we're going to watch a short clip of a story called The Parable of the Talents. So enjoy it.
Once there was a wealthy man preparing to leave on a long journey. He gathered his servants together and gave careful instructions on what to do while he was away. "I will be leaving you shortly and may not return for quite some time," he explained to them. "I am putting you in charge of my wealth so that my estate will continue to prosper even while I am away." So the master divided his wealth among his servants based on each one's ability to manage it. The first servant was given 5 talents. Each talent was equal to thousands of dollars. This servant took the sum of money given to him, and he immediately went to work, using what he was given to make more money. He knew this would please the master. His efforts produced 5 more talents. The second servant was given 2 talents. Not as much as was given the first servant, but still a great deal of money. This servant took what was given to him and, like the first servant, dutifully invested it to make more money. He too knew this would please the master. His efforts produced 2 more talents. The third servant was given 1 talent, less than the other servants, but still a good amount of money. This servant failed to see the value in the opportunity that the master had given him, and fearing any risk to it, promptly went out and dug a hole and buried it in the ground. Many days, weeks, and months passed, and finally the master returned. Eager to find out the condition of his property and wealth, he called his servants together to hear what they had done with what he had given them to manage. Each servant approached the master to give their report. The first 2 servants proudly showed their master that they had doubled what he had given them. The master smiled. "Well done, my good and faithful servants. You have been faithful with a few things. I will now put you in charge of many things." He added, "Come and let us celebrate." Then the last servant, who had been trusted with 1 talent, approached the master and accused him, saying, "You are a hard man to please, so in fear of you, I buried the money you gave me into the ground. Here is the 1 talent that belongs to you." The master was furious. "You wicked and lazy servant," he said. "I gave you an amount of property I knew you would be able to manage, but you did nothing with it. At least you could have put it in the bank to earn a small amount of interest. Now, you will lose your talent to the servant who gained 5. With that, the master took the only talent the servant had and cast him out of his household forever.
I hope you enjoyed that story today. Now, you know, the reason I chose this story for you this week is because I reckon you've all got loads and loads and loads of skills and talents, things that you are really, really good at. Now, in the story, talents actually was actual money, okay? But we're going to take that example from that story and actually mean talents, actually mean skills that we have been blessed with in our lives. Now, those things might be things that like singing. Maybe you're a good singer, maybe you're a good dancer, maybe you're good at sports, you might be a great and excellent footballer, or you might be really good at tennis, or maybe you're a good cook or a good baker. There are so many things that I bet you are all really, really good at. And you know, the reason you're good at those things is because that's the way Jesus created you. That's the way that Jesus made you. We talked about last week, we talked about how Jesus made you in a special way and how you are all really unique and special. And your talents are the things that make you special. Now, some of you sent your lists to me showing the things that make you special and unique, and I really enjoyed reading those and looking at those. Now this week you've got a different activity. I want you to, first of all, when you stop this video, I want you to stop and think about, what are you very good at? What things are you able to do? Are you able to bake a cake, even with adult supervision? Are you good at washing up? Are you good at hoovering? Are you good at playing football? Think of all the different things that you are really good at, okay? I want you to get a piece of paper and write your name in the middle, or draw a picture of yourself in the middle, or both. And then draw arrows coming away from you, from the picture of you or your name, and list next to those arrows, write the things that you're good at. So if you're good at football, you write your name in the middle and then an arrow and write good at football, or just football, or footballer, anything like that. And then next to that, okay, so once you've done that and you've got a few going around you, next to those words then, those talents that you've listed around you, I then want you to draw another arrow coming off those words that actually, in a different colour pen as well, do it in a different colour pen, that actually lists the ways that you can use your talents to help others, okay? So we don't want to be selfish or scared like the man in the story who did nothing. He got his money and buried it all away and just kept it there and did nothing with it, and nothing, it was never good for anything. What we want to do is we want to get our talents and our skills, the things that we're good at, and we want to use those to help others, to make everybody else's world a better place, okay? So your name or your picture of yourself, or both in the middle. Then arrows, I want at least 5, because I bet you've got at least 5 things you're good at. Arrows coming up from around you. List those 5 or 6 or 10, whatever you've got, things that you're really good at, okay, that you enjoy doing as well. And then change your colour pen, use a different felt tip, a different pen, different colour, and then do arrows from those words and list the ways that you might be able to use those skills and talents to help other people in your world, okay? So, for example, I would write Annabella in the middle of my piece of paper, and then I might draw an arrow and I might put baking, because I'm good at baking, and then I would change my colour pen and the colour of my pen. I'd change my pen, and I can't get the right words in the right order today out of my mouth. Can you tell, kids? Never mind, bear with me. And then from that word I would draw an arrow in a different colour pen, and I would then list how might I use my baking skills to help those around me. So I might bake a few cookies or cakes for my next door neighbour who lives on his own and he hasn't got anybody who cooks or bakes for him. So I might cheer him up one day and turn up with a tray full of cupcakes for him. I bet he'd love that. So do you see what I mean? So think out the box how you might help them. And again, like always, I want to see what you create. I want to see what you come up with, because all of this as well is helping me get to know you even better for when we get to meet again at the Father's Home, at our Outburst Club, where we have lots and lots of fun together. So thanks for watching again. Have a really good week again, okay? Start your schoolwork on Monday because half term is over, and continue to stay safe. I'll tell you every week to stay safe. Send your activities in and have a good week. Bye.